Have you ever felt alone? Like you were the only person in the world, surrounded by emptiness, like you were wandering in a desert of loneliness with no end in sight and no one to share your journey with? Don't be discouraged. These feelings are not a curse, but a pathway. They are a signpost guiding you towards something deeper within yourself. They are not the end, but the beginning. A beginning of self-discovery and personal growth. You see, isolation, as painful as it can be, is often the birthplace of greatness. It is in these moments of solitude that we are forced to confront our true selves. It's in those moments, stripped bare of distractions, that we truly find ourselves. We begin to understand our strengths, our weaknesses, and our true desires. We discover our strength, our purpose, our destiny. It's a journey inward, where we uncover the layers of our being. It's like a seed buried in the darkness of the earth. It seems alone, forgotten, but it's in that very darkness that it finds the nourishment to sprout, to grow, to push through the soil and reach for the light. It seems alone, forgotten, but it's in that very darkness that it finds the nourishment to sprout, to grow, to push through the soil and reach for the light. This process is essential for its transformation. So too with us, our times of isolation are not punishments but preparations. They are the crucibles in which our character is forged. They are the training ground for something greater, something extraordinary. Embrace these moments, for they are shaping you into the person you are meant to become. The world is full of noise. It's a constant hum that never seems to stop. It clamors for our attention, pulls us in 1,000 directions and drowns out the still, small voice within. We are bombarded by notifications, alerts, and the endless chatter of social media. It's in the quiet, in the solitude, that we can finally hear that voice. The voice that guides us, that knows our deepest desires and fears. Imagine yourself in a quiet place, no phone calls, no emails, no demands on your time, just the gentle rustle of leaves, the distant call of a bird, the soft whisper of the wind. Just you and the silence. At first it might feel uncomfortable. The absence of noise can be unsettling, like a void that needs to be filled. We're so used to the noise, but stay with it, embrace the stillness. Let it envelop you like a warm blanket. Let the silence wash over you. Let it clear away the clutter of everyday life. Feel the tension in your body melt away, the stress dissipate, and in that stillness, listen. Listen for the dreams you've buried, the passions you've ignored, the hopes you've set aside. Listen for the voice of your Creator whispering your name. It's a voice that speaks of love, of purpose, of destiny. That's where the magic happens. That's where you connect with your true self, with your purpose, with the greatness that lies dormant within you. In the quiet, you find greatness is forged in the fires of hardship. It's not in the moments of comfort and ease that we find our true strength, but in the times of struggle and adversity, when the world seems to be against us and the path ahead is shrouded in darkness. That's when our inner light begins to shine the brightest. It's in the struggle, the loneliness, the moments when we feel like giving up, that we discover who we truly are. These are the times that test our limits and push us beyond what we thought possible. In these moments, our character is refined, our resolve is strengthened, and our spirits are made unbreakable. We learn to stand tall, even when the weight of the world is on our shoulders. We find a resilience within us that we never knew existed. Think of it like refining gold. The raw ore is dug from the earth, dark and impure. It holds potential, but it needs to be purified. It's only through intense heat, through being melted down and stripped of its impurities, that it transforms into something beautiful and valuable. The process is arduous, but the result is worth it. That transformation is what makes the gold precious. Similarly, our trials and tribulations shape us into better versions of ourselves. They polish our rough edges and reveal our true worth. So too with us. Our trials, our hardships, our periods of isolation, they are all part of the refining process. They burn away our pride, our insecurities, our self-doubt, and leave us stronger, purer, and ready to shine. These moments of solitude and struggle are not to be feared, but embraced. They are the crucibles in which our true selves are forged. They teach us patience, resilience, and the power of perseverance, and leave us stronger, purer, and ready to shine. Just like the gold that emerges from the fire, we too emerge from our trials with a newfound brilliance. Don't run from the hard times, embrace them. Let them shape you, mold you, refine you. For it is in these moments that you will find your true strength and potential. For it is in the crucible of solitude that you will discover the gold within. Embrace the journey, for it is through the fire that we are truly forged. The Bible is full of stories of people who endured seasons of isolation and emerged stronger, more powerful, and ready to fulfill their destinies. Take Joseph, for example. Sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned, Joseph experienced the depths of betrayal and despair. Yet through it all he remained faithful, trusting in God's plan even when it seemed impossible to comprehend. And what happened? God elevated Joseph to a position of power and influence, using him to save countless lives during a time of famine. Joseph's season of isolation was not a punishment, but a preparation for greatness. Section 5, Moses, a Wilderness Apprenticeship. Then there's Moses, chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt. But before he could lead others, Moses had to be led himself. He spent 40 years in the wilderness tending sheep, seemingly 1,000,000 miles away from his destiny. But those 40 years were not wasted. They were Moses' wilderness apprenticeship. It was in the solitude of the desert that he learned humility, patience, and unwavering dependence on God. And when the time was right, God called Moses back, equipped him with power, and used him to part the Red Sea and lead his people to freedom. Moses' isolation was the training ground for his miraculous leadership. Section 6, David, the making of a king. David, the shepherd boy who became a mighty king, also knew the loneliness of isolation. Anointed by God to rule, David spent years on the run, hiding in caves, pursued relentlessly by King Saul. It would have been easy for David to despair, to question God's plan, but instead he used those years to draw closer to God, to hone his skills, and to prepare his heart for the awesome responsibility of leadership. And when the time came for David to take his rightful place as king, he was ready. He had faced his fears, overcome incredible obstacles, and emerged stronger, wiser, and ready to lead his people with courage and compassion. Section 7, Jesus, a time of testing. Even Jesus, the Son of God, faced a period of profound isolation. Before he began his public ministry, Jesus spent 40 days and nights alone in the wilderness, fasting and praying, tempted by the devil himself. This was not a random event, but a deliberate choice. Jesus knew that in order to fulfill his purpose, to endure the suffering that lay ahead, he needed to be strengthened, empowered, and connected to his Father in a way that only solitude could provide. And so it is with us. Our times of isolation, our wilderness experiences are not accidents or punishments. They are divine appointments, opportunities to draw closer to God, to discover our strength, and to prepare for the incredible destinies he has planned for us. Section 8, Trusting the Unseen Hand. It's not always easy, is it? Trusting in a plan we can't see, enduring the loneliness, the doubt, the fear. But that's where faith comes in. Faith is trusting in God even when we don't understand, knowing that He's working all things together for our good. It's like a tapestry. From the back it looks like a jumble of threads, a chaotic mess. But from the front a beautiful picture emerges, a masterpiece woven with intricate detail. Our lives are like that. We may not always understand what God is doing, but we can trust that He's weaving a masterpiece, even in the midst of our pain, our loneliness, our confusion. Section 9, your season of triumph awaits. So if you're feeling alone today, if you're going through a season of hardship and isolation, take heart. Don't give up, don't lose hope. This is not the end of your story. Your breakthrough is coming. Your time of triumph is on the horizon. God is using this season to prepare you, to strengthen you, to mold you into the incredible person He created you to be. Embrace the quiet, listen for His voice, trust in His plan. Your season of greatness is coming, and when it arrives, the world will be amazed by the strength, the wisdom, the beauty that blossomed in the secret place of solitude.